Yeah, everything was beautiful until later after our honeymoon in June. My soon-to-be ex-husband was unwell. Immediately after that, in July, we lost our child.
Uyu mugore asa nk'uwishimye ndetse ahorana akanyamuneza, ariko inkuru ye iri mu zitangaje cyane nshobora kuba narumvise.
That was on October 10th. I cannot forget it. I lost my husband. He came home and packed and left. No explanation whatsoever. And the same day he packed, just after he left, I got the email. My job was done.
Yahuye n'umugabo barakundana ndetse bemeranya kubana, ariko urugo rwabo rushobora kuba ari rumwe muzabaye igihe gito mu mateka y'isi.
At this point I cannot lie that he ever beat me or I'll be lying. We were okay. We were okay. It was
still caring, still
yes, because I remember the only thing that happened that day when I was at work, because I had just resumed work. I called him, we talked on phone, then he was overwhelmed, he was crying. I told him, hey, what's wrong?
Umugabo we yaramutaye rigendera, agenda nta kintu na kimwe avuze, bituma umugore arushaho gutungurwa no guhangayika. Ntago mbabeshya, uyu mugore yari yizeye ko azabana n'umugabo w'ubuzima bwe bwose, ariko bahise batandukana nyuma y'amezi 10 gusa bakoze ubukwe. Igitangaje kurushaho nuko nyiri inzu bari bacumbitsemo yabimenye mbere yuko umugore nyirizina abimenya.
Later, immediately the landlord calls me. I don't have his number and he's asking me, are you paying rent or you're leaving? Nikamuuliza, who are you? I'm the landlord. So why are you asking me? I don't even know you. Akaniambia, your husband told me he's moving out, so he's told me to ask you if you're also moving out. I'm like,
Niki cyatumye umugabo wamusiga vuba bene aka kageni ku cyo umugabo yagiye nta jambo na rimwe avuze. Iyi ni inkuru ye.
Finally,
I'm
here. We hug and greet. How are you?
I'm fine. Let me help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Faith Agneta. I'm a realtor and a motivational speaker. I've been in real estate for 7 years and also volunteered as a speaker for 5 years in different schools and also different youth groups.
Mu buzima bwe Faith yabaye hari umugore wirwanyeho uzi gukora cyane ndetse abasha kugira ibyo yigezaho biturutse ku bushabitsi butandukanye yagiye akora, harimo ubucuruzi bw'amazu n'ibindi. Numuhererezi mu bana 3 bavukana. Faith yakuriye mu buzima bwiza, amaze gukura aza mu mujyi wa Nairobi kugira ngo arusheho kubugira bwiza kurushaho. Byaramuhiriye cyane ndetse atangira kugenda azamuka mu ntera kugeza ubwo yisanze asigaye ari mu myanya ikomeye y'ubuyobozi. Abasha kugura imodoka ye ndetse atuye mu gace kiyubashye muri Nairobi hamwe n'umwana we. Muri icyo gihe nibwo yahuye n'umugabo wari usanzwe ari umukiriya we. Umubano wabo utangira kuba mwiza ndetse urakura cyane byihuse.
He was a client and nothing more. He was there for 1 year and he was also in the process of buying a house. So I remember this particular time, I don't know if you came, you saw the old school car down there. Yeah, so that day I was leaving work, I was managing the property. So when I was leaving work, for some reason, the car just did not work. You know, I'm trying to to start it, it's totally not moving. And he was cleaning his car just
That's
the opposite.
your car?
Yes, my car. He was cleaning his car the opposite side. So I thought, anyway, before I call a mechanic or seek help, because it was in the evening, let me just say hi to my client. So I went, you know, as a manager, expected to always be like, hi, even when you're in a bad state, you say hi. So I just moved and said hi. I talked to him, I told him, good to see you. How is your stay here? When are we, finally, when are you finishing to buy the property? And I was like, I'm waiting on a few things, but I'll let you know. So he asked me, what's up with your car? I said, oh, by the way, I think there's a problem. I don't know what it is, but the car cannot move. Though I noticed in the morning when I was coming, but it's an old school, so sometimes you assume it will jump start and it will be good.
Umwijima rutangiye kuba mwinshi maze wa mugabo atwara Faith iwe mu rugo nyuma y'uko imodoka ye yari igize ikibazo. Agaruka asubira iwe, Faith yagize ikindi kibazo, umuryango w'icyumba cye uramunanira wanga gufunguka. Ahita amenyesha wa mugabo nanone, yise agaruka vuba na bwangu, aboneraho amahirwe yo kongera guha ubufasha Faith, abasha gukingura umuryango we.
So truly to his word, 5 minutes he came. I opened the gate for him. He came and he tried. Okay, I could tell he didn't know how to fix the door, but yeah, in the process of fixing the door, at that point, it's the thought that counts. So I was just impressed. So he tried. Somehow we just ended up removing the entire lock so that we get in. Yeah. So the door opened.
Bamaze ijoro ryose baganira kuri telefone bakoresheje uburyo bw'ubutumwa bugufi. Umunsi ukurikiyeho wa mugabo yagiye kumusura ndetse ashyira umwana wa Face amata. Bakomeje kuvugana bya hafi cyane mu gihe cy'ibyumweru 2 ari nabwo uyu mugabo yasabaga Face ko babana. Ibintu atari yarigeze abona kenshi mu buzima bwe.
Actually, 2 weeks into it, he proposed. Yeah. He proposed, he took me to...
And he said yes.
I was confused. I remember asking him, before I said yes, I asked him, do you know what you're getting yourself into? Because in my head I'm thinking, mimi nakuja na mtu hii. I'm not coming alone.
You look like a burden.
Yeah.
And then him is like, okay.
Yeah, I love, there his family. How will his family take everything and all that? And he just said yes. And I was like, okay, then yes to that.
You said yes?
Yes, I did.
Then?
Because actually, we might say I rushed into it, but at the same time, I had been my previous relationship. I had dated this person. We had dated, even stayed together for 4 years. The person had never ever proposed.
Byari ibintu bibaye mu gihe gito kandi mu buryo bwihuse, ariko Face yizeraga uyu mugabo. Kuva ubwo bahise batangira gutegura ubukwe bwabo. Uwo biteguraga kwakira umwana wabo wa mbere bombi, Face yagize ikibazo gikomeye. Umwana yari atwite ntiyabasha kurokoka. Nyuma yaho nibwo umugabo yatangiye kugaragaza imyitwarire idasobanutse. Face bitangira kumushobera.
That evening afternoon, I called him, we talked on phone. Then he was overwhelmed. He was crying. I told him, hey, what's wrong? And since it was around 5th, I was doing, that's the time where I do salaries at work. So there is no way I would have left work early. Yeah, so I told him, just hold on, whatever it is, just hold on a little bit. I'll try and leave work early. Then I come home, we talk. And true to my word, that day I tried and came home early. When I came home, I did not find him. So I
left.
I asked, but he had not packed. So I asked the nanny, where has he gone? Akaniambia, there's a car that came here and he left with it. So I didn't, because he was not cheating on me. We are newly married, we are still in the lovey-dovey mood. So I just said, it's okay. I think maybe, I didn't even think anything. I was like, I'm home, so let me prepare supper, let me just settle in. Hey, ikafika saa 3, saa 4, saa 5, so minutes to midnight. Now I got concerned. I was like, it's not like me to call him, but now the fact that we had talked and he was crying, for a man to cry, that must have been a bigger thing.
Face byarushijeho kumucanga ubwo yumvaga umugabo we ari kurira ubwo yavugiraga kuri telefone. Yagerageje gucukumbura ngo amenye ikibimutera, ariko umugabo yanga kwerura ngo amubwire ikibazo afite, ahubwo afata urugendo rurerure asubira iwabo kureba ababyeyi be. Hashize igihe gitagiye yagarutse afite imodoka, apakira ibintu bye byose agenda nta kintu na kimwe avuze.
Came with some 2 guys. He came packed. A lorry came in. A pickup. Was it a pickup? Yeah, parking. So now when they got in, he just said, I'm sorry, I have to pick my things. I'm moving out. And I'm like, wow, okay. At that point, as a woman, we always told you know your man's weakness, or try melt him a bit. So of course, by the time he was coming, I was looking all pretty, that lipstick in my hair, looking all sexy, because I've not seen that guy for like 3 days. He was home. So I'm like, hey, okay, what's up? And as a woman, of course, unaanza kujiuliza, did you lose the touch? Where did you go wrong? Blah, 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 blah. You try to evaluate everything. But he came in, he didn't even look at me, just said, I'm sorry, I have to pack. And the 2 guys, akionyesha tu what he wants. Go with that, chukua hiyo, and him was picking and stuff. And imagine that's just how he left. I remember my son was like, Daddy, can I go with you? Akamwambia no. So my son akamuuliza, can I give you my toy so that you go with it? It was so bad. I remember that kid was so broken.
What do you think that made him leave?
He keeps saying it's family. Yeah, but that unless he opens up, which I advised him at some point, I told him, he needs to open up to someone. Yeah.
Mbere yuko Face akora ubukwe yari umugore w'umukire kandi wihagazeho wabashaga kwiyishyurira buri kimwe mu byo yakeneraga byose, ariko kugira urugo byatumye ahagarika imirimo yakoraga kugira ngo abashe kubona igihe gihagije cyo kwita ku muryango we. None ubu yarakennye mu buryo bukomeye kuko atakibasha kugira icyo yiyishyurira kuko nta bushobozi afite, harimo amafaranga y'ishuri ry'umwana we ko umugabo we atabashije no kwishyura neza uko byari bikwiye.
And I'll not forget when my son told me, Mommy, can I just go to school tomorrow? At least I'll eat. You eat this one, you know. And that day we had something to eat, and it really broke me. But he didn't understand that also school, he can't go without school fees.
Ikintu cyatumye Face ibintu birushaho kumukomerana nuko adashobora kugira uwo yakubufasha bitewe nuko inshuti ze zose zizi ko ari umugore wihagazeho kandi w'umukire udakeneye ubufasha.
And at that point I could not talk much. I could not call my parents, I could not call my friends, because I'm that person people run to for help, run to whenever they need someone to talk to. So ukiwaambia I need help, they feel like you're either mocking them or it's just a joke.
Uyu munsi Face arakangurira abandi bantu bose kujya bakomera kandi bakagira imbaraga mu bigeragezo bitandukanye bahura nabyo, ndetse mu minsi iri imbere yiteguye gutangiza gahunda nyinshi zo gufasha abantu banyura muri ibyo bibazo.
I was sitting, my mom just visited me the other day and I was telling her, do you know my circumstance is not that bad? And she looked at me like, are you crazy? And I'm like, it's awakened something in me. I've never been as satisfied as I am right now. Anyone going through a tough time, I would say, for a start, it always gets very hard when you don't know how to differentiate between a want and a need. Most of us need things so much. Most of us need jobs, need friendships, need relationships. We need whatever it is, you need it so bad, but you forget you're only supposed to want it. You should need yourself more than any other thing. With that, you'll remember to your self-worth. You'll remember how important it is to take care of yourself. You'll remember that this is just a trial. And you know, life has challenges. One way or the other. There's no way life will be just smooth. And if it's smooth, you should think twice. There's something that is amiss. So I encourage you to just hold on to yourself, love yourself, need yourself more than any other thing, because that's the only thing that will keep you. Many will say moved on so quickly. I did not move on so quickly. I realized that I needed to love me, I needed to need me, so that I'm even stronger to help other people. Yeah, if you want to reach me, you can get me on my email address, fagneta, it's one word, 93@gmail.com. And also I'm on all social media platforms. Just search Faith Agneta and you get to reach me. If you also want to support me, because I'm starting programs next year, it needs finances.
Mwakoze gukurikira Afrimax TV. Jewe ndi Ngabo Jules Jean Pasteur. Mwibuke gukora subscribe.